It is in this direction that the Honorable Paramount Chiefs and traditional leaders have been invited to pour libation on behalf of the nation. In pouring libation to our forebears and ancestors, on whose shoulders we stood to see afar and have cultivated to ourselves and posterity this beautiful and blessed country. It is on this note that I would like to ask the Honorable Paramount Chiefs and traditional leaders to now come forward and pour libation for the nation. I thank you.
Papa God, we gather now this afternoon for honor and attend a big occasion in the history of this country. Without any Christian prayers, without any Muslim prayers. We as head of the tradition of this country, who can now for talk to them one day when they among with you today, for see and ask them kindly how them we will help for care this country go before. The ancestors them from the north, the one there from the east, the one there from the south, and the one there from the west. We call upon Unanaya today, the northwest and the rural, west and rural. For let we know say una there around Naya today. We know the see una, but una the see we. We gather Naya today for attend the inauguration ceremony of one of una Peking. This una Peking don't win elections. 2 days ago, they don't go parliament, they go outline all the policy directives okay this country go before. Under the new direction, we they now ask una. We believe say una dey and una still get power and una the influence decisions na this earth and this country in particular. We they now kindly ask una, let una come join we for make this president succeed for get this country go before, for let this country get peace and get tranquility so that development will come at this country. This country don't get president them before. The SLPP last government, President Ahmed Tijan Kaba, let read to you, let read to Sir Albert Magai, let also read to Susan Smith Magai. The other president they will not serve this country. President Takash Stevens, Honorable Justice COE Cole, and President Joseph Saidu Momo. We kindly ask una that this country is the only country we will get. If una dey and na una left with Naya, una Peking when a paramount chief Peking, it don't be president of this country. We can't pour this cold water, let una deal with and guide and protect retired brigadier Mada Bio. Una honor the rich here now una water this. Una honor the rich here now una water this. In addition, follow pour this cold water for the president. We also ask una all the people that welcome for this occasion in and out of this country for let una grant them traveling masses and let them not forget this country and help this president anytime he asks the journey request for let this country better. I tell una boku thank you.
Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity again to thank the Honorable Paramount Chiefs for the libation. Our program continues, and at this moment, I would like to invite the Lord Chief Justice to the presidential podium to robe His Excellency the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces with state regalia. Honorable Chief Justice, you are invited. The Honorable Chief Justice is now making his way towards the presidential podium. He is led by one of his assistants with the stature of authority of his office. He will move quietly towards the presidential podium, and His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone will be officially robed. May I now ask His Excellency the President to graciously stand up for the robing. Yeah.
Hello.
His Excellency is now being robed with another emblem of state authority. This shows that he's quietly and gradually entrenching himself as head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, fountain of honor, grand commander of the order of the Royal. Being decorated now by the Lord Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Cham, who is the Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone. That is another emblem of authority. Perhaps we should regard this as a chain of state or the key to state authority. The Honorable Chief Justice has just done his task and congratulated His Excellency the President. He is now returning to his seat. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. No, not now. Now with the handy. At this moment, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to another important aspect of our being here this afternoon. That is the transfer of state authority from one civilian president to another elected civilian president. At this moment, I would like to ask the State Chief for Protocol to move towards the presidential dais and hand over the state staff to His Excellency outgoing President Nkrumah in order for him to transfer the staff to the eligible and rightful owner of state authority. President Nkrumah, in his usual white kaftan, is standing face to face with His Excellency the President, who is also in white. Is it not coincidental, or is just fate bringing them together? Mr. President, outgoing President, you are now invited to move towards His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Sierra Leone and hand over the scepter of authority. The day we are looking forward to is here. We need please, security forces, take care of the crowd, please. Security forces ensure that there is no crowd disruption, no movement of people from their stands. Please. He has security forces kindly control the crowd. Security forces kindly control the crowd. Security forces kindly control the crowd. Security forces, we count on you to control the crowd, please. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. We urge you. At this moment, we want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the outgoing President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Nkrumah, who should be given an applaud for his service to this nation for the last 10 years. At this moment, His Excellency the President, Brigadier Julius Madabio, will accompany the outgoing President who is about to leave or depart from this stadium. His Excellency the President. Yeah,
We are kindly asking for us to take our respective positions as His Excellency is seeing off the outgoing president. Please, let's take our respective positions. Once the former president leaves, His Excellency will be coming to address the people of Sierra Leone.
Where they go? The fanfare for the ball now.
We urge the security forces to disperse the crowd. We urge the security forces to disperse the crowd and control the crowd at the same time. Security forces, kindly control the crowd. His Excellency, the outgoing President, Dr. Anesbai Krumah and wife, are now about to leave the stadium. He is accompanied by His Excellency, the President and spouse.
One, two.
It is a new beginning, an end of an era, and the beginning of another dispensation.
Yes, at this moment we also call on the regimental band of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces to give us a fanfare as the outgoing president leaves the National Stadium. National Stadium.
You don't see me on that.
Security forces, please control the crowd. Security forces, control the crowd, please. Sierra Leoneans are being the outgoing president farewell. Security forces, please get the crowd to their respective positions. Please, security forces, get the crowd to their respective positions, please. His Excellency the President will be delivering his speech or his address to the nation. Please get the crowd to their respective positions. Please We are kindly asking the crowd to get to their respective position. Please avoid embarrassment. Please avoid embarrassment and go to a convenient position where the security forces will not create any embarrassing situation for you. Please. Listen to you. Please, security forces, don't forget your duties. Don't stand and forget yourself. Please ensure that the views of our guests is clear. Please.
1, 2. We call upon all Sierra Leoneans, including SLPP members, to let them move away. Let them go to their respective places.
Police soldier, do you wanna push, wanna get people them off the scene of the people? Let them see what's in the happen. Let them clear this site, please. Let them clear this site. Do you have, for una your respect self, una avoid, una clear this site, please. We don't want people for Tima before we guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the most important part of our program this afternoon. When His Excellency the President wrote to his peers inviting them to this occasion, he wrote that he won this election by the margin of his faith, fortitude, and patience. It is that patience that has brought us here this afternoon. It is that faith, that fortitude we are here to witness today.
Would they kindly ask for now to clear the view of we guests, please. The police and the military, do you want to help for clear the view of the guests, please.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we now want to take this opportunity to invite His Excellency the President to the podium to deliver his address. Excellency, you are invited to the podium.
I have to put myself. Colleagues, heads of state and government, Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, former Vice Presidents, Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Chief Justice, the First Ladies of Sierra Leone and the Gambia, Ministers of Government, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Worship, the Mayor of the City of Freetown, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, 22 years ago, I organized the first democratic election in nearly 30 years and peacefully handed over political power to the Sierra Leone People's Party government at the time. Today, I am the recipient of that democratic advancement. This day is momentous. This day is historic. I have every reason to thank Almighty God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for making this day possible. First, I thank God for the opportunity to be elected as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the unique privilege to serve the people of this country. Second, I thank God for the unique opportunity to serve this nation twice in 22 years. Twice in 22 years. Two. This is the first time in the history of this country, and I will forever cherish this democratic mandate. I am humbled by the trust and confidence the people of this great nation have reposed in me. and I will never betray your trust or confidence. Who would have imagined that today I will be inaugurating my birthday as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone? This is a privilege, and I'm humbled by the abundant grace and blessings of God Almighty, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, for sparing my life to see this day. If you had asked me to make a birthday wish, I would have asked God's guidance to lead our country in the path of those three sacred words of our coat of arms: unity, freedom, and justice. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely thank the people for electing me as their president. This is a sacred position, and I want to reaffirm my commitment that I am president for all Sierra Leoneans. I therefore faithfully pledge to diligently work for and to protect and defend all Sierra Leoneans, irrespective of political, tribal, religious, gender, sectional, regional, or socio-economic background. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I stated in the state opening of Parliament address on Thursday, 10th May, my election is not only victory for myself or my party, the great Sierra Leone People's Party, but also for the people of this country. This historic victory clearly demonstrates the progress that we have made together as a nation to peacefully defend and consolidate our nascent democracy. Let me therefore take this opportunity to thank the outgoing President, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, for ensuring that we keep faith in our young democracy through peaceful transfer of power from one civilian government to another. On behalf of the people of Sierra Leone and on my personal behalf, I welcome all my colleagues, heads of states and government, the various distinguished representatives of friendly countries, bilateral partners, organizations that are present to witness this historic occasion. You have honored us with your presence, and we take this as a true manifestation of the fraternal relationship that exists between our two countries and people. I sincerely look forward to working with all of you in the coming years to build on and advance our mutual friendship and cooperation. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, in my state opening of Parliament address, I clearly set out the main policies and programs of my new direction administration in the areas of the economy, agriculture, marine resources, tourism, mineral resources, manufacturing sector, fiscal prudence, and domestic revenue mobilization, human and social development, youth development and empowerment, governance, peace, security, and the justice sector. My new administration has prioritized free, quality education as the flagship program. My new administration has prioritized free, quality education as the flagship program of my government. We have made education the bedrock and foundation of development in Sierra Leone and the main strategy to create a ladder of opportunity for all Sierra Leoneans to climb and achieve their greatest potentials. As a new administration, we now have the unique opportunity to develop and implement a new development program. I am pleased to announce that the theme and focus for our new development program for the next 5 years is Education for Development. That is our first step to lay the foundation to reclaim our historic educational reputation as the Athens of West Africa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the strategic objective of the policies and programs outlined in the New Direction agenda is to change and transform Sierra Leone into a country that we all can be proud of. The audacious vision of our New Direction revolution is to provide effective political and economic management of the state and our abundant natural resources for the benefit of all Sierra Leoneans. That is why the underlying principles of our New Direction agenda are based on disciplined leadership, integrity, professionalism, efficiency and competent service delivery for the people of Sierra Leone. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, since my election on the 4th of April 2018, and despite having inherited the worst economic situation in the country since 1961, I am optimistic that change is possible in Sierra Leone. Since assuming the reins of state governance, the policies, programs, presidential directives and executive orders implemented relating to domestic revenue mobilization, fiscal prudence, and implementing the National Cleaning Day exercise have clearly demonstrated that indeed change is possible in Sierra Leone and that the people of Sierra Leone are ready and prepared for this change. In just 2 weeks of my new administration, my government was able to pay public sector salaries in April on time without having to rely on central bank overdraft facility. My government is therefore committed to build on and consolidate the small gains that we have made to change and transform Sierra Leone. I am aware that we have been elected on the ticket for change with huge, if not immediate expectations to deliver on not only the basic and essential services, but also bring meaningful change in the lives of the people of this country. Why the task to change and transform Sierra Leone is monumental. Our collective determination that this task is not insurmountable. In Sierra Leone today, every sector or area is a priority that needs immediate attention, from the dilapidated State House premises to the lack of sustainable electricity supply right across the country. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me assure you that this change is not impossible. And I believe in the will and commitment of the people to change and transform Sierra Leone. I cannot do it alone. So today I ask all of you to believe in your capacity as citizens, that together we can change Sierra Leone. Fellow compatriots, today I call on you in every walk of life to ask yourself individually, what can I do to make this change and transformation happen? During my campaigns and since my election, I have said time and again that this is not going to be the business as usual politics and governance of the state. My new government is therefore launching 3 peaceful democratic wars. First, a war on indiscipline. Second, a war on corruption. And third, a war on poverty. These peaceful democratic wars on indiscipline, corruption, and poverty will define my tenure of office. And I am determined to deliver on my promises. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will provide the disciplined leadership to drive and sustain our new direction revolution. To make this change possible, my government will tirelessly work for and remain committed to inclusive politics, inclusive development, inclusive economic growth, and inclusive governance. I therefore call on the young people, our youth, to be at the forefront in promoting our peaceful democratic war on indiscipline, corruption, and poverty. My administration will invest in our youth to create jobs and new opportunities to develop themselves and their families. We will provide the resources and skills training needed to empower our youth so that they are able to make meaningful contribution to the development of our country today and become future leaders tomorrow. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I also call on all partners to join us to deliver the change. My government will continue to build on and strengthen our existing bilateral relationships with all our friends and neighbors. I particularly want to commend the warm fraternal relationships with our immediate neighbors, our sister republics of Liberia and Guinea. My government will continue to work and build strong and durable partnership with regional organizations such as the Mano River Union, ECOWAS, African Union, as well as multilateral institutions such as the United Nations, the Commonwealth, the European Union, to promote our common values and commitment to peace, democracy, justice, and multilateral diplomacy. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, we have only one country called Sierra Leone. So let us work to change and transform this beloved nation into a place that our children and grandchildren will be proud of. Let me leave you with the immortal words of one of Africa's greatest sons and global icon, Nelson Mandela, who once said, "It always seems impossible until it is done, and it has been done." As you go home today, or from wherever you are watching this inaugural address, do not forget that Sierra Leone belongs to you, and that it is your responsibility to change and transform this country. Together, we can make this happen, and the journey begins today. I thank you all, and God bless the people and Republic of Sierra Leone.
and gentlemen, we have almost come to the end of this program this afternoon.